It is, in a sense, you could describe it as being the technological side of the Greek miracle.
A rusted piece of bronze pulled from the Mediterranean seabed has completely rewritten the story of ancient history. This peculiar object, over 2,000 years old, contains gears crafted with a precision matching modern watches, long before such engineering was thought possible. If technology this advanced could be lost for so long, what other secrets might still be buried? Could it mean we aren't the first advanced civilization to walk this planet? This is the story of the mysterious Antikythera Mechanism, the bronze lump, retrieved in 1902, initially appeared to be just a corroded mass, to millennia of submersion having taken their toll. Yet, beneath the decay, Dr. Valerio Stais discovered something extraordinary: tiny, sharp metal teeth, gears crafted with shocking precision, no bigger than coins, fitting together like parts of a modern machine. Gears like these weren't supposed to exist for another 1,200 years. The corroded mass, breaking open like diseased fruit, revealed 82 scattered pieces, a puzzle no one was prepared for. One large gear, 13 centimeters across, had 233 finely carved teeth, indistinguishable from modern engineering, predating the first mechanical clock by over 1,000 years. Ancient Greek letters etched into the bronze mentioned ray of the sun, Aphrodite, and forgotten Egyptian months, seemingly carved in haste, as if to preserve vanishing knowledge. Scientists were stunned by the eerie accuracy of the 30 or more gears, marveling at the clean, precise work that would have required tools thought impossible in the ancient world. The bronze itself was recycled, hinting at even older technologies. Some teeth were a mere 1 millimeter long, cut by hand at a time when most people couldn't even write. X-rays revealed more hidden parts, layers of gears deep inside, connected in a design so advanced it seemed built to calculate the future, far beyond the pulleys and levers expected of ancient Greeks. Panic ensued in the academic world. Some called it a fake, others suggested a later shipwreck. Yet, the fragments undeniably declared that history was wrong. It would take over a century to fully comprehend this machine, but one truth was immediately clear: this wasn't humanity's first ascent of the mountain of knowledge. We had been here before, and we had lost it all. This corroded bronze computer wasn't an isolated find. It came from a shipwreck that would forever change archaeology. The Mediterranean was violent in 60 BCE as a merchant ship battled fierce winds and waves. Deep within its cargo, beyond wine and oil, lay strange treasures: Greek bronze statues, marble figures, delicate Egyptian glassware, and, hidden beneath it all, a bronze device no one would understand for 2,000 years. The ship quickly succumbed to the storm, sinking off the deadly coast of Antikythera. Its crew lost to time. The salt water began its corrosive work, preserving the sea's secret. Nearly 1,800 years later, in 1900, sponge divers from Simi, including Ilias Lycopantis, searched the seafloor. 40 meters down, Ilias was jolted by what he saw. Bodies, he gasped, dozens of them, lying in rows like fallen soldiers. His captain, Demetrius Kondos, initially skeptical, dove down to find not bodies, but massive bronze and marble statues scattered across the seabed. He surfaced with a bronze arm, and soon the Greek government sent archaeologists. This marked the world's first underwater archaeological dig, revealing an illogical collection of items from various places and times. Coins dated the wreck between 76 and 67 BCE. But the cargo told a bigger story. Someone had been collecting rare, advanced work systems embodying the highest levels of science and art. Among almost 100 sculptures, they found the broken, corroded bronze lump with its impossible gears. Years of study confirmed the truth. This ship carried not just riches, but knowledge, carefully chosen and transported, perhaps by scholars from across continents. The objects linked Egypt, Greece, and Rome, hinting at an ancient network of thinkers, exchanging ideas long before modern borders. The divers had sought treasure, but they found a warning proof that civilizations rise and fall, suggesting we might not be as original as we think. What researchers found inside the mechanism broke everything they thought they knew about ancient technology. When scientists began to peel away the corroded layers of bronze, they were unprepared for the sight of 69 gears, each cut with shocking accuracy, their tiny teeth just 1 millimeter longer precision expected of a modern watchmaker, not an ancient craftsman. Each gear served a purpose. The largest, 13 centimeters across, had 233 teeth, demonstrating an understanding of gear ratios that still baffles engineers today. A circular dial on its face, ringed with markers, divided the zodiac into 12 sections, designed to track the sun's movement with unprecedented accuracy for the ancient world. The outer ring aligned with the Egyptian calendar, even correcting for its slow drift over time, a feat modern astronomers take years to grasp. But the true shock was the device's predictive capability. A small half-white, half-black ball, attached to the lunar pointer, rotated to show the moon's exact phase, its gearing modeling the moon's complex, varying orbiter calculation not seen again until the Renaissance, over 1,000 years later. The back of the device featured 5 dials working together to predict eclipses using the Saros cycle, forecasting solar eclipses years into the future with a simple crank. It also marked the timing of the Olympic Games and other festivals, integrating sports into the movement of the stars. Tiny Greek writing covered the surface like a manual etched in metal, with about 3,000 of an estimated 15,000 characters decoded, explaining how to read the dials and use the device, a full knowledge system built into bronze. The skill required would have taken expert teams years, and ancient texts hint at other similar machines, possibly by Archimedes himself. The Antikythera Mechanism's secrets stunned researchers, leading them to ponder its origins. Modern watchmakers are consistently amazed by the Antikythera Mechanism. Its gear teeth, each exactly 1 millimeter long, are cut with a precision admired by today's finest Swiss engineers. The bronze was hammered, filed, and calibrated with such care that modern scientists need electron microscopes to fully understand it. Each hand-carved tooth was perfectly shaped to fit the next. The metal itself was a specific bronze mix designed to reduce friction and prolong the part's life, showing an understanding of machine design for smooth, long-term operation that wouldn't reappear until the Industrial Revolution. This wasn't a singular invention. Ancient Roman Cicero wrote about similar machines by Archimedes and Posidonius that could show star movements and predict eclipses, proving these were real, functional devices. The cost of building such a device would have been immense, requiring thousands of hours from skilled metalworkers, astronomers, and craftsmen, perhaps as much as building a modern research lab. This meant these machines weren't for ordinary people, but for the wealthy and powerful rulers, elite scholars, or royal astronomers who could fund the best minds to build machines that read the stars. These were private tools for the elite, not for public learning. This changes everything. If such advanced machines existed 2 millennia ago, What other knowledge did these elite groups possess that never reached public records? What technologies were created, used, and then hidden? The mechanism's construction, housed in a wooden box with bronze plates, operated by a single knob and covered in a tiny Greek manual, suggested it was meant for a user who already understood celestial and calendar systems, needing only results. Some researchers believe these machines were family heirlooms, guarded like treasure, granting their owners control over time itself, when to hold festivals, plant crops, or predict eclipses. The haunting question remains: if ancient Greece had such computers, what else was lost when machines were destroyed or melted for scrap? The Antikythera Mechanism survived only because it sank, protected for 2,000 years. The rest vanished. The most chilling aspect emerges when experts trace its origins to the greatest genius of the ancient world. The mathematical precision embedded in the bronze gears strongly suggests a connection to Archimedes, the most brilliant inventor of the ancient world. Although he died in 212 BCE during the siege of Syracuse, his ideas persisted in ways that still astound modern historians. Growing evidence indicates the Antikythera mechanism was crafted after Archimedes' death, likely by his students or those who preserved his hidden knowledge. The astronomical models within its gears align with calculations he developed decades prior. His advanced understanding of planetary cycles, gear ratios, and eclipse patterns wouldn't be matched for over 1,000 years. At some point, these theories were transformed from parchment into metal. For years, experts believed the machine originated in Corinth, a Greek city known for skilled artisans in astronomy, a notion reinforced by inscriptions on the mechanism referencing Corinthian months and festivals. However, a deeper investigation pointed to Epirus in northwest Greece, which had close ties with Rhodes. Rhodes was home to Hipparchus, an astronomer whose lunar theories are reflected in the device's inner workings. The island also served as a conduit between Greece and Rome, where rare ideas and tools were exchanged, with Roman collectors eager to acquire Greek scientific and philosophical knowledge.